I never thought that this day would come. It's a very long story. I won't bore you with all of the details, but let me just say that Game of Thrones was one of my greatest passions, probably my biggest long-term obsession I've ever had for anything. And the letdown, the betrayal that the showrunners made at the end of that show by just giving up on it, it still stings. I'm still very bitter. We could turn this conversation into a 3-hour rant very quickly. I'll hold myself back. And when House of the Dragon was announced, I said, absolutely not. There is no way you can do that to me ever again. Obviously, season 2 is currently airing, and here I am about to start season 1, so the pigs have flown. There were 2 main factors getting me to this point. 1, Emma Darcy. And bless their heart, that has been enough for me to be like, maybe I should watch the show? Maybe I should watch it? And then the other big deciding factor is, of course, that my rage about Game of Thrones does not exist towards George R.R. Martin. It exists towards D&D. They were the ones that decided to go do other things and leave us all in the dirt like we did not matter. And since their nasty, grimy, filthy little hands aren't touching House of the Dragon, I might be okay. This might be a safe space. I think this is going to be interesting because I have not read any books that House of the Dragon is based off of. And I'm not lingering in all of the subreddits and listening to multiple podcasts about the show each week. So even if I don't like this show, the fall of that is like a half step rather than a gigantic cliff. I am now buckled in, ready to go, excited to hopefully get back to a world that I very much love. We're gonna watch episodes 1, 2, and 3 today. And as always, if you are so interested, I do have a Patreon where you can watch all the full-length, unedited, uncut reactions to everything that we watch here on the channel, movies and TV shows. Endless love and eternal thank you to all of my patrons. Let's get into it.
Thank you for being a friend.
As the first century of the Targaryen dynasty came to a close, with 10 adult dragons under its yoke,
Jesus, please, is 10 dragons?
King Jaehaerys reigned over nearly 60 years. Tragedy had claimed both his sons, leaving his succession in doubt. The old king called a great council to choose an heir.
To choose an heir? Is that how that works?
Princess Rhaenys Targaryen and her younger cousin, Prince Viserys Targaryen.
Oh, the intrigue. I'm sold already, girls. Let me guess, Viserys.
Prince Viserys Targaryen.
Who would have known?
Rhaenys, a woman, would not inherit.
Mistake after mistake after mistake.
The only thing that could tear down the House of the Dragon was itself.
Yeah. Interesting, which we kind of know to be true, because this is obviously well before the Mad King. I am excited to be in the world of, Targaryen height. It is now the 9th year of King Viserys Targaryen's reign, 172 years before the death of the Mad King, Aerys, and the birth of his daughter, Princess Daenerys Targaryen. Guys, I might cry. It's nice to be back, isn't it? Oh, it feels nice. Gee, dragons! I don't know that anything will ever live up to Game of Thrones in my head, but it is so good to be back, baby. The music. Who do we have here?
Welcome back, Princess. I trust your ride was pleasant.
Viserys' baby?
Syrax is growing quickly. She'll soon be as large as Caraxes. I believe I'm quite content as a spectator. Thank you.
Is it still that Targaryens are the only ones riding dragons? But she must be nobility somehow to be with the princess?
Rhaenyra.
Rhaenyra, okay.
Good morrow, Alicent.
Rhaenyra and Alicent.
I don't need mothering, Rhaenyra.
Surrounded by attendants, all focused on the babe.
Oh, mummy's gonna die in childbirth.
This discomfort is how we serve the realm.
Gross.
The childbed is our battlefield.
Ew. It's early, but I'm going to be on Rhaenyra's side with everything, I think.
They had massed on Bloodstone and are presently reading the stepstones of its pirate infestation. A man called Kragas Drehar.
Rhaenyra, King's cupbearer must not be late.
Damn, I was about to say, girls on the council? And he said the king's cupbearer. But she's gonna learn all about how it works.
Shall we discuss the heirs tournament?
Yes, this sounds fun.
Will the Maester's name day prediction hold, my lords? Before the games are over, my son will be born.
We have no way of predicting the sex of the child.
Okay, That has to hurt to hear your own father be like, my son's coming and he's going to be great and he's going to take over. He's going to be the heir. And she's like, that's what I want. That's what I want, Papa. B, a tournament. Delicious. Oh, the throne. Oh.
Παρό τρίβο σε γάμα και πούς.
Και συνούχος τεμίγος μαζλάριο. Κάρτζιπα γιέρι τη τέμκο.
Okay, I love Uncle.
Και ποεούα ούνο σουτ κότιον τραντήλα.
Κότιο τράνα σιτ ίσα.
Έξιε ουλτρατάν.
Okay, so Uncle wants to be next king. It's Scar. It's Scar and Mufasa.
I brought you something.
It's Valyrian steel.
Ooh. Immediately don't trust him, but will he be one of my favorites? Quite possibly. I love an evil-leaning character.
It has grown slightly, Your Grace.
Kingy Pop is sick. That's gross.
It's a small cut from sitting the throne. It's nothing.
Is it grayscale? Someone's not long for this world, I don't think. And I don't think Mom's far behind to head out the door. I think she's probably going to die during childbirth.
Has there been any word from your dear brother?
Not since I named him commander of the City Watch.
Oh, Uncle's also commander of the City Watch?
This child is a boy, Emma. I've never been more certain of anything.
What do we think? Knowing the tragedy that is this universe, said son will be born and said son will die. Shortly thereafter.
This is the last time. I know it is my duty to provide you an heir, but I've mourned all the dead children like her.
Not Mommy after teaching us that our duty to the crown is to bear children. For her to say that, but believe and understand that she can't continue doing that. Ooh, that's tricky. Oh, Uncle, what are we doing?
When I took command of the watch, you were stray mongrels. Now, you're a pack of hounds.
Uh-oh.
Beginning tonight, King's Landing will learn to fear the color gold.
Wait, what? Honey, what do you mean? Boy, he really did make a pack of hounds. What the fuck is going on? I don't think this is the right track to becoming king. No! No! Ah! For what?
They needed a 2-horse cart to haul away the resulting dismemberment.
Of criminals? Like petty thieves? That's what we did? Don't put a crown on that man's head.
Brother?
He's so proud of himself.
You are to explain your doings with the City Watch.
Our city should be safe for all its people.
I just hope you don't have to maim half of my city to achieve it.
Time will tell.
What do you mean, time will tell? That's not...
Criminal elements should fear the City Watch.
If only the prince would show the same devotion to his lady wife as he does his work, Your Grace. Good and honourable lady of the Vale.
The Vale? The creepy-ass Vale?
You made a vow before the Seven to honour your wife in marriage.
Why are we acting like we're all fucking honourable husbands to our wives? Calm down.
You know how my brother makes sport of provoking you. Must you indulge him?
Right? It seems real easy.
Any further performances like last night's will be answered.
Understood, Your Grace.
Damn, he just got a little tap on the wrist. Not even a slap. Just a little, don't do that. Please don't do that. I love a tournament. I love a tournament. Oh, I'm excited. You bet your ass if I lived during these times, I would have been in that stand every single day.
Queen Emma has begun her labors.
Oh, God. Okay.
May the luck of the Seven shine upon all combatants.
What if it is a girl? What then? Oh, it's so cool. What is Alicent? Is she nobility or is she a serving maid or something?
I would humbly ask for the favor of the queen who never was.
Okay.
You could have Baratheon's tongue for that.
Tongues will not change the successor.
Baratheon's gonna mean something in a couple hundred years. Well, we had one good show. She says, eat shit. Oh, icky sticky. Is he gonna kill him? Oh my god! Do he just kill him? Okay, well, we're both alive, but that's dirty dog shit. Boo.
See done, Uncle.
Thank you, Princess.
I guess.
We're certain I can win these games, Lady Allison. Having your favor would all but assure it.
Lady Allison, so she is nobility. Is she the daughter of the Hand? No, that's a demon.
Infant is in breach, Your Grace. All attempts to turn the babe have failed.
Would he kill his own wife for his son? Would we kill Emma for a son? Ooh. Who am I fooling? I'd be in the stands.
It's a marvel that war didn't break out at first blood.
Oh! Oh! I'm stunned. I know we're all only on episode 1, but I can say with confidence that all of the things that I love, the elements are all here.
Times becomes necessary for the father to make an impossible choice.
No, don't.
To sacrifice one or to lose them both.
Is there really no chance that we could save Emma?
You can save the child.
That's so sad. Oh, what a good cutaway. That was good. That was really good.
They're going to bring the babe out now.
He's not going to tell her the truth. Oh.
I love you.
He does seem like a good king. This is sad. I don't want to watch this.
Sorry, they're going to bring the babe out.
I don't want to watch this.
No, I'm scared of nothing.
Don't be scared. They're going to bring the babe out.
Don't be scared. She's going to die.
No.
Don't be scared.
I'm so sorry, honey. Oh, get up. Oh, shit. We're gonna do something dirty and win this. It's very interesting to be having, on one side, we have the heir being born, presumably. And on the other side, we have Daemon maybe going to ask for Rhaenyra's favor, which will be like his own attempt at succession to the crown. You can see the split sides already forming. It's very good. And that looks like a Renaissance painting. Awful, but so beautiful. You better fucking hope that heir lives. Is it a boy?
Congratulations, Your Grace. You have a son.
Oh shit. Well, thank God it is a boy, because otherwise you would have just mutilated your wife for no reason. The council getting up to leave. Yes, we should be concerned. Honey, your mommy just died. And the heir is born, which means, really, your purpose? You're not important anymore is really the thing. Did the baby die?
They're waiting for you.
Did the baby die? Oh my God. Does it matter? She's never going to be good enough. He would just as gladly kill her for a son. I think seems like a good person and probably a good king, but she's right in that all he really wants is a son to fill his shoes. Wow, we had an heir and then it was gone.
These recent tragedies have left you without an obvious heir.
Daemon Targaryen.
If Daemon were to remain the uncontested heir, it could destabilize the realm.
Clearly.
I named Daemon Master of Laws, but you said he was a tyrant.
Putting Daemon in command of the City Watch was your solution.
He lacks the patience for it.
The gods have yet to make a man who lacks the patience for absolute power.
Listen, I don't think that I like the way that the Hand moves, but I agree with what he's saying.
The king's firstborn child.
Rhaenyra. No queen has ever sat the Iron Throne.
And a shame it has been. Put her on the throne. Put her on the throne.
There are others who would have a claim.
Such as your wife, Lord Corlys, or the queen who never was.
How can we
My
expect
wife
a
and son are dead! I'm gonna sit here and suffer crows that come to feast on their corpses!
Y'all are messy. Every single one of you are messy.
How is his grace?
Very low, which is why I sent for you.
You really just want power, don't you?
Thought you might go to him, offer him comfort.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
I wouldn't know what to say.
Stop that.
Are we Pimping out our daughter?
You might wear one of your mother's dresses.
Oh my god! So that we could get closer to the crown? Get away from me.
The Lady Alicent Hightower, Your Grace.
God, I don't want to make assumptions. It seems like he's too good of a person to, like, fall for these advances or to be so scummy.
King and council have long rued my position as next in line for the throne.
Uh-oh. He started his own bid for the throne.
He toasted Prince Balon,
The king's son.
the heir, for a day.
Ouch.
Did you say it?
They're gonna kill him for treason. They're not going to kill him, but like...
You will address me as your grace, or I will have my Kingsguard cut out your tongue. The heir for a day. Did you say it?
We must all mourn in our own way, your grace.
It's kind of catchy.
You have no allies at court but me! And everything I've given you, you've thrown back in my face!
You've only ever tried to send me away, to the Vale, to the City Watch. And not once have you asked me to be your hand.
Why would I do that?
Because I'm your brother. I've only ever spoken the truth. I see Otto Hightower for what he is.
An unwavering and loyal hand. Otto Hightower is a more honourable man than you could ever.
Not true.
You're weak. And that council of leeches knows it. They all prey on you for their own ends.
Maybe true, but honestly, the King's Land, everything seems kind of happy.
You are to return to Runestone and your lady wife at once.
Damn. We're starting a war with this. My boy was already chaotic evil. I don't know what's like one more step to the side of chaotic evil, but it can't be good. Uh-oh, he cut himself on the throne. Our time is coming.
When you look at the dragons, what do you see?
You haven't spoken a word to me since Mother's funeral.
Answer me.
Is he testing to know if she's the appropriate heir?
Everyone says Targaryens are closer to gods than to men, but they say that because of our dragons. Without them, we're just like everyone else.
There are power men should never have trifled with. If we don't mind our own histories, it will do the same to us. Targaryen must understand this to be king. Or queen.
Oh, make her queen. I love that.
Daemon was not made to wear the crown, but I believe that you were.
The unfortunate part is that I don't think really anyone is going to agree with this. I agree with it. I love her. But everyone's all pissy about a queen on the throne.
The Iron Throne is the most dangerous seat in the realm.
Just as Daenerys foresaw the end of Valyria, Aegon foresaw the end of the world of men.
Just to begin with a terrible winter, gusting out of the distant north.
Not the tie to our lovely, beautiful Game of Thrones. That makes me want to cry.
And if the world of men is to survive, a Targaryen must be seated on the Iron Throne.
Oop! It is so fun to go backwards and see this happening.
Aegon called his dream the Song of Ice and Fire.
Ow!
This secret has been passed from king to heir since Aegon's time. Now you must promise to carry it.
Rhaenyra Targaryen, heir to the Iron Throne.
And I'm happy for her, but ooh, this is gonna be messy. It's good to be back. This feels right. Oh, it's our first time watching the intro. Oh, and the music, they kept the music. Oh, is this the crab guy? Yeah, that does sound like torture to thine ears.
4 ships have now been lost. The last one was flying my banner. I want to seize the stepstones by force.
I am not prepared to start a war.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea, though I am very excited to figure out who the pirate people are. In the books, Euron was so cool, and in the show, a fucking joke. Oh, hello. When I was editing this, I realized that there's probably a decent percentage of people that watched Game of Thrones but did not read the books, and I just want to share this little tidbit of treasure with you guys because genuinely, Euron Greyjoy was a deep disservice in the TV show. And this is just a small glimpse of how cool he was, but let me show you. Who knows more of gods than I? Horse gods and fire gods, gods made of gold with gemstone eyes, gods carved of cedarwood, gods chiseled into mountains, gods of empty air. I know them all. I have seen their peoples garland them with flowers and shed the blood of goats and bulls and children in their names. And I have heard the prayers in 100 tongues. Cure my withered leg, make the maiden love me, grant me a healthy son. Save me, succor me, make me wealthy, protect me. Protect me from mine enemies, protect me from the darkness, protect me from the crabs inside my belly, from the horse lords, from the slavers, from the sellswords at my door. Protect me from the silence. Godless, why Aaron, I am the godliest man ever to raise sail. You serve one god, Dampier, but I have served 10,000. From Ib to Isai, when men see my sails, they pray. I might have mispronounced a few names in there, my bad, but like, you get the point, right? He was so cool. This is really just all to say I would kill for a cool pirate character.
You have dragon riders, father.
Yeah, she's in the room, boys.
Why don't you take the princess to see about the new Kingsguard posting, Lord Commander?
A fine idea, Your Grace.
Get her out of the room so she can't get any freaky ideas in her head. If she's the heir and going to take the crown, she should be there. You know, they should be teaching her and involving her. I fear that everyone looks at her being named as heir as a step that needed to be taken, but no one's actually taking it seriously.
Sir Desmond has proved strong and steady.
Do any of these knights have combat experience?
Fantastic question.
Sir Kristen Cole, son of the steward of the Lord of Blackhaven.
He cute. Looks like a crush to me.
You saw combat in the Stormlands.
I fought for a year as a foot soldier against the Dornish incursion.
I choose Sir Kristen Cole.
Houses such as Crickle and Alistair are important allies of the crown.
My father should be defended by a man who's known real combat.
Yes, honey, but you're forgetting the politics of it all, which I think, as we've learned, is often a lot more important than knowing how to wield a sword. Okay, now I see like why there would be doubts though, because I think she's obviously very young and doesn't understand the political nature of it all, and is also going to be enamored by every fun little story that she can get her hands on. So if a guy is like, "Ooh, I've been in combat for a year," she's like, "Tell me everything."
Do you believe the Westeros can be another Valyria, Your Grace?
The glory of old Valyria will never be seen again.
I don't like this. I don't like it.
Tell me, how is Rhaenyra?
I think she would open herself to you if invited.
Are we talking about Rhaenyra or are we talking about ourselves? I don't like this.
You do not mention our talks to Rhaenyra, do you? I fear that she wouldn't understand them.
So this girl's gonna actually get into the underbelly. The place that Rhaenyra should be, where she's getting all of the sort of insider scoop, she doesn't get access to any of that. They're like, get her out of the room. But Alicent here is in it. They could be a powerful duo is all.
I wanted to assure you how much I value the bond between our houses.
It was not my intent to make offense.
But you did.
Might I speak plainly, Your Grace? I fear that the eyes of our enemies are presently fixed on the Red Keep.
At the moment, the crown is perceived as being vulnerable.
And a blind incursion in the Stepstones is the only way to demonstrate that we are not?
Right, I don't...
Wed our daughter, Laena. You can show the realm that the crown's strongest days are ahead.
No.
You could not ask for a stronger match.
They're only saying that because that does something for them. That secures their foothold in all of the bullshit. No. While I don't think he's going to be the greatest, like, game master of them all, I do like Viserys. I think he's kind.
I held an audience earlier today with Lord Corlys. He proposed a marriage.
Lord Corlys has overreached, Your Grace.
Though I think Daddy Dearest here wants him to marry Alicent. We're all working for ourselves.
I do fear what Rhaenyra might think.
What does it matter, Your Grace? Her father must propagate the royal line.
What the fuck? What does it matter? What matters is that she's the heir, probably. That probably matters. These people pissing me off already. It's episode 2. That's the daughter. She's not even to his shoulder. What would you even have to talk about?
Vhagar still lives. Do you know where she nests?
The Dragon Keepers believe she made home somewhere on the coast of the Narrow Sea.
They say it's a sad thing.
I imagine even dragons get lonely.
Aw, that was a really cute line. I imagine even dragons get lonely.
It'd be a great honour to join our houses.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I would give you many children of pure Valyrian blood.
Is that what your father told you to say?
Yeah. Word for word. They practiced that for hours this morning, you can tell. And that poor girl, no idea what she's saying. And why? To give her family a better position in the future.
It bothers you, does it not?
Don't speak right now, I'm mad at you.
Laena is your daughter, Princess. Does it bother you?
Get her!
I understand the order of things. I'm not sure you do.
Fuck off! Ooh, that made me want to fight.
Whether it's to my daughter or to someone else's, your father will remarry. His new wife will produce new heirs. And when that boy comes of age and your father has passed, the men of the realm will expect him to be heir, not you.
Well, at least I won't have a stepmother.
When I'm queen, I will create a new order.
The men of the realm already had their opportunity to appoint a ruling queen at the Great Council.
That's why I say she's bitter.
They denied you, Princess Rhaenys. The queen who never was.
How's it feel?
Men would sooner put the realm to the torch than see a woman ascend the Iron Throne.
She's pissing me off, but she's right. Listen, what we take from that is 50% wisdom, 50% that bitch wants what she can get for herself.
Lord Corlys Velaryon has offered the hand of his daughter.
Very strong match, Your Grace.
Is Alicent gonna offer herself? I love the fingernail picking girl. That is me. Anxiety sisters.
Brought you something.
But also Viserys is, like I said, kind but foolish. So he might rather choose Alicent because of like potential for love and romantic feeling.
I asked the stonemasons to mend it.
A very kind gesture, Alicent.
It's there. It's possible. And then Alicent and Rhaenyra would be enemies. That would be fun, actually.
Your Grace, I've called a small council to an emergency session.
What? Did Daemon do something? I miss him. I am missing his presence in this episode. Oh.
Dariloros Daimon Sikiasi.
Call for him and he comes.
He is to take a second wife. Her Grace is with child and is to have a dragon's egg placed in the babe's cradle.
What the fuck?
Invited you to his wedding.
No, that's a trap if I've ever heard one. Oh, Daemon, you nasty.
I will go to Dragonstone and drag Daemon back.
Honey, you might not come back. You might not come back. Don't do that.
My apologies, Your Grace, but I cannot allow it. Let me go to Dragonstone.
No, because, okay, it's dangerous for Viserys, but, like, Daemon for sure doesn't like the hand. You for sure shouldn't go. Because if he does have, like, bloodlust on his mind, you're... But what if Daemon married Rhaenyra? The Targaryens, like, they just interconnect, right? That's kind of the part of it. Like, pure blood sort of shit. So wouldn't that be, like, a possibility? Baby, this is bad. Hey.
Hey. How y'all doing?
You're to relinquish the dragon's egg
And leave Dragonstone by order of his Grace King Viserys.
Grace would never lower himself to entertain such a mummer's farce.
Let's not start fighting words. Like, we may have an army behind our back, but, like, they have a dragon.
You've come for the egg.
Don't do that. That's a trap.
To choose violence here is to declare war.
Wonderful.
Y'all, we're all stupid in this scenario. We are all being fucking dumb. Is that a dragon? I told you he left on that dragon's back. Did we not know that? Did we not know that, Mr. Hand? It's cool though. What? What's out there? What the fuck? Rhaenyra, girl, I love you. That's really it. I love you. You're so cool.
I love
this.
I'm right here, Uncle. The reason that you were disinherited. If you wish to be restored as heir, you'll need to kill me.
I don't know what's going on, but I love it. No shit. She's like the only one of the family that he even seems to like at all. But they're both outsiders. No one wants either one of them to really have anything. And if they pretend like they do, it's like it's genuinely just a ruse because they have to. Like, nobody's happy that she's the heir to the throne. They don't want her in the room with the adults making big boy decisions, but look at her figuring out everything. Oh, I love her. I like this.
You swore to protect me, Daemon.
Honey, you believed him. I'm sorry.
Most of my years have been spent living in terror. I came to you to be liberated.
Baby, you went from the frying pan into the fire is what you did.
The princess has returned from Dragonstone.
She what? And she's a bad bitch. She comes with the egg in tow.
Acted without the crown's leave. You could have been killed. I struggle to realize that my daughter had so quickly become a woman grown. She understands what is now expected of me.
And her opinion? Ask for it?
I do not wish to make us estranged.
Is he gonna choose Alicent? Oh, we are not thinking this through. We're doing exactly, I think, what I would want to have happen, which is following, you know, the heart rather than the brain. It's gonna be a bad idea, though.
I have decided to take a new wife.
Oh.
I intend to marry.
Oh, We're realizing it. We're realizing it.
The Alicent Hightower.
Ah! Oh.
My house is Valerian.
And I am your king.
Woo! I mean, you were doing it for yourself. He's doing it for himself. But I do feel bad for Rhaenyra because she's like, what do you mean? Why didn't anybody talk to me about any of this? Oh, honey. I really thought we were taking strides having that father-daughter conversation right there. No, we were not.
When I ascended the Driftwood throne, I knew what I wanted. I've always thought of you and I as having...
Are we talking to Daemon? Who are we talking to? Oh, no.
We're both men who have had to cut our own way through the world.
Daemon's gonna stab you in the back. That's stupid.
I will not have Driftmark beggared while our king idles himself. Our worth is not given.
It's taken.
It must be made.
Or made, whatever. Who is this? I am so excited about this character. But can we be fucking for real for 2 seconds? Daemon is going to lie directly to your face and then stab you in the back while he's doing it. Have we gone to war? Has the sea snake gone to get the crab man? Oh, the sea snake's flag. Why the sea snake's flag and ship is burning? Oh, I'm obsessed with this person.
Sea snake will have your boxy fucking head! No, please! Ah!
Oh, God.
Fuck your whore mother and bastard father!
Say what you will, the crabs are gonna eat you. Dragons? I think you might burn in this. I'm not sure. I could be wrong, but I wouldn't look at that as salvation. Sorry, honey. Sorry. He's got a cool dragon. It's very, like, snake.
Come out, Freya!
Daemon! Can we fly away? Fly! Go! I'm also just now realizing that while having dragons is very, very cool, it does mean that potentially more dragon death, and I did not handle that well in Game of Thrones.
And you have my nose, don't you? 2 years old.
Wait, what? Y'all, did we fast forward a bunch?
Come, eat.
Oh my god, and she's pregnant again.
Have you seen Rhaenyra?
I have not, Your Grace.
The dragons are...
I love her. So, we have a kid and we're already pregnant with another. And we wonder why Rhaenyra's maybe a little upset.
You may go, Samwell. Stay by order of the princess. The queen commands you to leave the
Not this.
Perhaps the hunt could be fun.
Is it the king's command?
Yes, but
Then at once, Your Grace.
None of it needs be this way in truth, Rhaenyra.
I wouldn't want to be friends anymore either. Which I guess is unfair because I suppose that really none of this was Alicent's wish. She was just doing what she was told. Like Rhaenyra's mother said in the beginning, our job is to bear children. He promised that no one would take her place as heir, like no one would skip ahead in line. I don't trust that. It's very early, but listen, I'm here to be Team Rhaenyra. What are we hunting? And are we hunting on dragons? Because I feel like looking back on our Game of Thrones hunts, it's very like, ride our horses, kill some things, get impaled by a boar, the usual. I feel like as House Targaryen, it's got to be a lot more grand. Dragons, perhaps?
A twin serves on my father's council.
Thailand is frightfully dull.
Now, we gotta have twins. It's already hard enough keeping track of people's names.
Water is to be found at Castley Rock, near my home. On a perfect day, one could see clear across the sunset sea.
Ew, back up.
Why would you need a dragon pit?
I'd do anything for my queen, or lady wife.
Okay. It's been 2 seconds, sir. Happy to see House Lannister never really had it together. I love them. Jaime was my favorite. But boy, we were messy 200 years ago.
A prize to proffer about to the great houses.
He says, yes, I need you to forget about the Iron Throne, honey.
Jason Lannister is an excellent match.
He's arrogant and so serious.
Oh, I thought you might have that in common.
Fair.
Princess, wait!
Oh, she's gonna fall in love with Kristen, isn't she?
What happened back there?
Trying to sell me off to Jason Lannister.
Do you want me to kill him?
Yes.
We should return to camp, Princess.
We should take in the Kingswoods.
We are gonna fall in love with a lowly knight.
The beast is up with a 35-stone white hart was the symbol of royalty in these lands.
And we're gonna kill it.
I've never been one for signs of importance, Your Grace, but if the gods did wish to show their favour.
I'm not really one for trophy hunting. I would much rather let the great things live.
I had this forged in the Golden Gallery in honor of Prince Aegon. I would be honored to take the Princess Rhaenyra to wife, Your Grace.
Okay, we get it, Jason.
If you were to name young Aegon heir.
And when would I be doing that?
We're literally all waiting for it, sir.
Many of us had assumed.
Many of us, you say?
Yeah, baby, no one took Rhaenyra seriously.
You're not only Rhaenyra's father, you're the king. She'll do as you command.
I want her to be happy.
Maybe, and here's a thought, stew on it, we don't yell at her every time we see her.
Perhaps you might be more comfortable closer to home. Prince Aegon.
What? What?
Cease the endless proposals for Rhaenyra's hand.
Don't fuck with me. In the same breath, I don't want to tell my daughter what to do. I want her to enjoy life. You're going to consider betrothing her to your 2-year-old son that you had with her old best friend so that, like, you can get off a little bit scot-free and people can stop worrying about who's really going to sit on the Iron Throne next? Stop getting wasted, my grace. Please.
It would seem to me the best match for Rhaenyra is the son of the Sea Snake. Some years ago, I counseled you to take his sister to wife. Laenor is of pure Valyrian descent.
I want to throw up. No. You cannot tell me that you refused the daughter because you wanted to follow your own heart, but you might force your daughter to do the opposite.
His Grace is certain to be worried by your absence.
Do you think the realm will ever accept me as their queen?
I do. I don't think that I count as the realm, unfortunately. Hello? Not the boar! I told you, it's always the boars. Oh my god! Why the fuck was it so evil? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that was unleashing a lot for us. Well, as I said, every great hunt has a boar. I don't want to watch this. I'm not interested. Also, it's fucking held down. What glory is there in that?
For the kill.
Wow, big strong king. This is dumb and I don't like it and I don't support it. Let it go. That's a much better symbol. Oh my god, and it has to suffer. Fuck.
One more time, Your Grace.
No, I have no good things to say about him from here on out. He didn't find it. He didn't catch it. He didn't lasso it. He didn't even kill it on the first hit. Y'all just clapping because he's got a crown on his head, and I don't want to hear it. Here's the one they were looking for, huh? My fucking girl. She is my queen. That's how you handle something like that. Something as magnificent and as extraordinary as that white elk. And that's how you get blessed by gods, not because you bested it.
Aegon, like his namesake, was born to rule the Seven Kingdoms. You mustn't ignore the certain truth that if Rhaenyra were to step over Aegon to ascend the throne, the realm would tear itself apart.
They all swore obeisance to her. Our house among them.
Disgusting.
Would you have me raise a man to steal his own sister's birthright?
He's the firstborn son of the king. To deny that he is heir to the throne is to assail the laws of gods and men.
Infuriates me deep down to my core.
You must guide Viserys towards reason. He'll never find it on his own.
Now be careful, honey, because if you suggest that, he may retaliate.
I do believe that Rhaenyra will marry Your Grace, but she must believe it is her choice to do so.
And offering up a 2-year-old probably isn't the way.
Lord Corlys and Prince Daemon are losing their war. This is a plea for aid.
It is a war started by 2 malcontents.
Oh, he's down 2 fingers. Oh, shit.
What do you believe, Viserys?
That I am forever doomed to anger one person the pleasing to another.
Is it better for the realm if the crab feeder thrives or is vanquished?
An important fucking question. Look at her.
Dwarfstone.
Aid is sailing to the Stepstones.
I think that's the best move.
Do you not think my decision correct?
There's no consequence to what I think, as I'm often reminded.
So true.
Why must every effort on your behalf be resisted, as if to the death?
Because he means to replace me.
She's not stupid.
You have misjudged me, Rhaenyra.
I don't think he wants to believe that, but it's true. So we need to make our decisions based around that.
I wish to see you contented.
You think a man would do it? If it was for advantage, you would have wed Lena Velaryon.
Uh-huh. She sees everything.
As to your match, make it yourself. Find one that pleases you.
Aw, that makes me quite happy. Thanks, King.
I did waver at one time, but I swear to you now, you will not be supplanted.
If only we could believe it. What? No, see, I don't like those lingering final shots because they usually like mean something, you know? Like he's being devious. Like he's giving her the facade of choice so that she stops resisting. But I think he's going to do what he can to pivot and control the direction.
The crab feed has created a choke point here, an offering of flesh to bait the crab.
Who?
Damon? You're going to offer up Damon?
Which man here will happily go to his death?
Damon.
Damon is why we are losing.
Thanks.
Enough, Leno.
Oh, that's Leno? So that's a potential husband for Rhaenyra? Okay.
Bring word from His Grace Viserys Targaryen.
Oh, that's right. We're getting aid. Read quickly. Read out loud. What does it say? What does it say? Aid's coming? That's what we were told 2 seconds ago. Oh, this isn't okay. Were we lied to? Because it's the messenger. It's the Damon.
I have ordered 10 ships and 2,000 men to join the effort in the Stepstones. Know that it is not my desire to see you fail in your cause.
Is Damon upset because he doesn't want the help? Yeah, I suppose he wants to be able to do it himself and not have his brother step in to save them. A lie. We're not really surrendering. I don't want this to be the end of the crab person. I am kind of obsessed with this character and I want more. Hello? Damon, you crazy bitch. I kind of love him. What do you think he's gonna take? Like, ask for? The Iron Throne? Damon! Baby, you're strong, but that's too many. Oh. There it is, baby. What was his name? Leno? Something like that. I love that we just have dragons willy-nilly. Yes. Did you club him in half? Not after all this time I've been so like, I would like to know more. I believe that man is in half. Okay, Damon's a badass. Okay, love that. Ooh, that victory comes with a very serious price. Because not only did he volunteer to help, he's the reason for the victory at this point. I'm just saying at the end of the day, Damon's gonna ask for anything he wants, and can you tell him no? And I think ultimately what Damon wants is the Iron Throne. Not to mention we just proved to Brother and the 7 kingdoms that we don't need the king's strength or the king's army to help us win the war. This is juicy. This is exactly what I wanted. This is the realm of Game of Thrones, and I'm hooked. I'm addicted. I am deeply in my soul and bones invested. I really think one of the strengths of this series and this world is that everyone's in kind of a morally ambiguous state of existence. There's an argument for and against kind of everything that everyone does, and I just think it's brilliant.
Just see those